But he worked harder, and we left it all out on the field.
Our top story tonight, Governor Ron DeSantis suspended his campaign for president. The decision came just 2 days before the New Hampshire primary. In a video posted on X, Governor DeSantis endorsed Donald Trump. On your sides, Zach Wilcox joins us live now in our newsroom. Zach, DeSantis spent months on the campaign trail.
Yeah, the governor officially launched his campaign back in May, and so we're talking about 8 months or so now. It felt like we were talking about it even longer than that before that started, but 8 months on the campaign trail, that all came to an end today.
If there was anything I could do to produce a favorable outcome, more campaign stops, more interviews, I would do it. But I can't ask our supporters to volunteer their time and donate their resources if we don't have a clear path to victory.
Those campaign stops and interviews have come to an end, with Ron DeSantis deciding to suspend his campaign. First Coast News political analyst John Daigle says the timing feels about right.
Coming into the fourth quarter of last year, his campaign only had about $5 million on hand, which we assume most of that was spent in Iowa.
Despite the campaign throwing just about everything it had at the Iowa caucuses, DeSantis wound up about 30 points shy of Trump. Daigle doubts the suspension coming just 2 days before the New Hampshire primaries is a coincidence.
Is intended to help Trump more than Haley, because most of his supporters will go to Trump and will make Trump stronger in the primary this week in New Hampshire.
Daigle says pulling out this early sets DeSantis up well for a 2028 run because he got out before he needed to sharpen his attack on the former president.
Those same Republican primary voters who are just unwaveringly behind former President Trump are the same voters he would need in 2028 or 32 or anywhere going forward.
DeSantis' second term as Florida's governor runs through 2026, and Daigle points out he has a supermajority in the state House and Senate to help build his platform.
He can really do whatever he wants in Florida, which is a very nice position for him to be in. Do whatever he wants for the next 3 years and help position himself really strongly for 2028.
Down here in Florida, we will continue to show the country how to lead.
And the governor's name will still be on the ballot for the Republican primary, even if he's done campaigning. Those of you voting Republican in Georgia will head to the polls on March 12th, while Florida Republican voters will fill out their primary ballots a week later on March 19th. In the newsroom, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.